From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Tuesday, January 24th, 2023. I'm D-Ray Knight. This is what's going on. South Dakota Governor Noem says that her personal cell phone number has been hacked. She blamed it on the release of her Social Security number amid hundreds of documents that the House January 6th committee released last year. The Republican governor, who's weighing a 2024 White House bid, said in a statement Monday that her personal cell phone number had been linked to hoax calls. Noem's office did not offer further evidence that the release of her personal information led to the hack. Meanwhile, Governor Noem announced matching funds for modernization at South Dakota technical colleges. Amy Rose has more.
Governor Noem announced Monday that $10 million in funding is available for modern equipment at the 4 technical colleges in South Dakota. Governor Noem is providing a 2-for-1 funding match that is being put up by the technical colleges for a total investment of $15 million. Western Dakota Tech and Rapid City received $1.6 million in future funds for a $2.3 million total investment. The largest investments went to student housing, classroom furniture, and the CDL truck driving program.
The South Dakota House has passed a $200 million fund for housing infrastructure projects. Lawmakers pushed for the funding package over its final hurdle in the legislature after a right-wing group of Republicans sought to thwart its passage. The funding package evenly divides the $200 million between loans and grants from the South Dakota Housing Development Authority for construction companies to build infrastructure projects like roads and water lines around new housing developments. It uses $150 million of state general funds and $50 million in federal funds from the American Rescue Plan Act. In national and international news, U.S. health officials want to make COVID-19 vaccinations more like the annual flu shot. The Food and Drug Administration on Monday proposed a simplified approach so that most adults and children would get a once-a-year shot. Americans would no longer have to keep track of how many shots they've received or when. The proposal comes as boosters have become a hard sell. The FDA is asking a panel of outside vaccine experts to weigh in on the new approach at a meeting on Thursday. The agency will present data suggesting most Americans have enough protection to move to a once-a-year shot. California is reeling over its third mass shooting in 8 days. Amy Rose has the details.
7 people were killed in 2 related shootings Monday in a coastal community south of San Francisco. It marks California's third mass killing in 8 days. The San Mateo County Sheriff's Office says 67-year-old Chun-Li Tao is in custody as the suspect in the shooting. Authorities say 4 people were found dead and 1 critically wounded from gunshots mid-afternoon. Then 3 others were found dead at a business several miles away. The connection between the locations is unclear, but the sheriff's office says both are agricultural businesses. The shootings follow Saturday's massacre that killed 11 people at a dance hall in Southern California.
Now the latest on the war in Ukraine. Poland's defense minister says his country has officially requested permission from Germany to transfer its Leopard 2 tanks to Ukraine. He said Tuesday that Berlin had received Warsaw's request, which German officials confirmed. Meanwhile, the deputy head of Ukraine's presidential office has quit after the president pledged a staff shakeup amid high-level corruption allegations during the war with Russia. In all, 4 deputy ministers and 5 regional governors were set to leave their posts. With Western allies pouring billions of dollars into Ukraine to help Kyiv's fight against Moscow, Zelensky has pledged to weed out corruption, which some observers have said is widespread. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Mix of sun and clouds today and breezy with a high of 41. Snow showers possible tonight with a low of 28. And that was your Daily Slice for Tuesday, January 24th, 2023. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D-Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D-Ray Knight. Have a great day.